tonight. Governor Obaseki takes urban development sensitization campaign to key players in Edo Central. People with visible disabilities seek inclusiveness in government. Subsidy removal palliative plus. Catholic faithful pay homage to Chief Shepherd of Archdiocese. Good evening and welcome to the news at 7. I am Rosemary Omani. The Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki has attributed the many socio-economic challenges bewildering this nation to poor planning. The #1 citizen of Edo State made the assertion during an engagement with stakeholders in Irua, administrative headquarters of Esan Central, on the state's regional development and the Benin City master plans. Goodluck Enaini reports.
The engagement session rallied together various stakeholders in the local government areas that make up the zone to deliberate, share insights, and seek their input in the development of the 30-year development plan. The governor says the master plan being proposed has no political coloration, but rather is aimed to chart a course for the betterment of the entire Edo people.
If you look at Godwin now, how will Godwin be? How the place they grow? How many roads go there we go need in 5 years' time? How many roads go need in 10 years' time? The one went there today, how many will fit tar now? This year for budgets, how many kilometers will fit tar? Next year, how many will fit tar? And so on and so forth. If we not get that data, we not get them for plan, how we go do them? This all supposed to be inside the plan.
Stakeholders in their contributions observed that to address development at the grassroots, the issue of security, support for farmers, road infrastructure, among others, must be addressed.
People will come from Agbede, they don't come here with push. I don't tell the police, I don't tell the vigilante. They say they don't go fit enter the bush because they don't get ammunition.
As a lot of us want to farm, I'm farming, but the enabling environment is not there.
We need a kind of ministerial coordination of the ministries so that even after you and we put the matter for another governor hand, we go see all the plan they go.
The forum applauded the initiative, which they say has a long-term effect that is capable of changing the narratives. From Irua, Goodluck Enaini, NT News.
Members of Network for the Advancement of People with Visible Disabilities, NAPVAD, are calling for inclusive and sustainable programs and policies to mitigate the impact of fuel subsidy removal on them. They made the call while addressing media personnel in the state. Bukola Rubisi reports that they are calling on the government to match their words with actions.
Their demands include provision of disability-friendly transportation, inclusive budgetary and funding for disabilities, interest-free business grants, and affordable medical supplements and services. The president of the group, who is a lawyer, Melody Omosa, told the media personnel that the removal of fuel subsidy and floating of the naira has further impoverished persons living with disability. He revealed that over 6,500 persons are living with disabilities in the state, and about 60% of them now find it difficult to leave their homes. He added that between February 8 to date, the organization visited some government ministries and government house for their welfare.
We are optimistic that government will match their words with action, but we know too well that except we keep a vigilant eye on government, perhaps other exigencies of state may overtake the promises that they have made to us.
On behalf of the NUJ chairman, the Assistant Secretary, Elvis Omorige, assured the group of media backing to drive home their request.
I want to assure you people that the media will do their best to make sure that they blow whatever you do here to the highest level.
NAPVID is a non-governmental organization advocating for rights of persons with disabilities and working to advance their social inclusion in government. In Benin, Bukola Urubusi, NTA News.
Valued school infrastructure worth millions of naira and academic materials belonging to 8 female students of the University of Benin were on Tuesday razed down by an inferno. Elizabeth Omoko visited the scene and now reports.
The incident emanated from Room 106 Block E of the Hall 2 hostel accommodation of the university. Although no life was lost, valued school infrastructure, documents and other properties of 8 occupants of the room were razed down.
So I came out, I was like, I was seeing smoke. So I was like, what's going on? Then I poked my head outside and I saw heavy smoke coming out from this particular room. And all this place here was burning. As if you see the smoke, it was very thick. Fire was burning so explosively. Like people, yeah, there's no point in the room. So there were only 2 guests there. They have already run out, crying.
The fire is said to have been ignited by research from an electric cooker, popularly known as hot plates, being used illegally by a female student.
We observed that one of the female students, or some of the female students, used this hot plate. We call it hot plate. It is common in hostels. It melted and it was the cause of the fire.
There's nothing more than overload on the network, on the circuit, that could have resulted to that burn. So the wire actually that they were using to power the unit cooking was actually overheated and it caught fire.
The Vice Chancellor works so hard to ensure that students are provided this infrastructure. You can see all the hostels being renovated. You can see new hostels springing up. So if the students are to be burning down hostels because they are stubborn, because they defy the rules of the university, and that is unacceptable.
One fire incident too many, but the school is calling on the students to abide by the school's rules and regulations, which states clearly what they can and cannot use in the school hostel, especially as it is to ensure the safety of their lives and property. In Benin, Elizabeth Amako, NTA News.
Now to religious matters. It was the turn of parishioners of the Benin Deanery of Catholic Archdiocese of Benin City to pay allegiance to the Archbishop, Most Reverend Augustine Akubeze, in celebration of this year's Cathedraticum Mass. Joy Egbo reports.
The venue of Cathedraticum was filled to capacity with priests and parishioners from the various parishes under the Benin Deanery, who converged on Holy Cross Cathedral to appreciate and support the Archbishop in his evangelical works. The Archbishop acknowledged the sacrifice made by priests, especially those in challenging pastoral locations, and also commended lay faithful for demonstrating love and care for him despite challenging times.
I'm very grateful to them. Despite the hard times, they were able to do something, knowing what is ahead. You know, the needs are there, so we need something to fulfill the needs. Times are hard. Let those who have extend their hands to those who don't have. After next week, we enter Holy Week and prepare for Easter proper.
Some priests and lay faithful are thankful to the Archbishop for his spiritual guidance and fatherly disposition to all.
Despite the economic hardship, they've done very well. We thank God. We pray God to bless the Archbishop for the many work that he does for the promotion of Catholicism in the Archdiocese of Benin City and in the Edo State.
This is the time that we need to appreciate the Bishop. He's our father, he's a loving father and a good one, and that
our people trusted in God and they believed whatever they have spent, God will replace it.
I'm very happy to be part of this year's Cathedraticum in my deanery. The turn-up from the churches and the schools were very impressive.
For what I've seen here today, it's as if there is no hardship in the land.
All items donated are expected to be distributed to Catholic churches in rural communities and various institutions. In Benin, Joy Egbu, NTA News.
The news is being streamed on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. You subscribe and be part of the news online, and you can reach out to NTA Benin Newsroom on any breaking news and happenings in Edo State via the number displayed on your screen. You can also send WhatsApp messages to the same number. Now to sell our products. We'll be back shortly.
Ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the want and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the Godwin of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
Whatever your occasion, whatever your requirement, Efedosa Catering Services is well equipped to cater for the catering needs of your event. With our customized menu of mouth-watering African and continental dishes, cocktails and small chops, is definitely going to be a mouth-watering experience. Our well-trained and friendly chefs and staff, our royal dining arrangement is sure to make your event grand and memorable. Be it weddings reception, corporate function, anniversary parties, birthday celebration, funeral reception, we will render an event of distinction. We're into event planning and consultancy services. Also, our amazing Grace Event Hall, which can provide up to 500 seating capacity for any event hosting, is sure to blow your mind. Call Efedosa Catering Services on 0807-777-7291 or visit us at 51 Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State, and Peck Filling Station, Oluku Junction, Oluku, Benin City. Efedosa Catering Services, caterers of distinction.
Itu sasa no be that sasa no be ye. Itu edo me. Itu amonoba oba ma no be do. Itu waria o. Eni mo olumi to se gbofo apata. Itu edo me. Edo me ni mo se. Itu waria o. Era me omo ogie ba apata. Itu edo me. Apata bibi we no gbebo nu se. Itu waria o. Iye na o samagyo wo me wi oba so han. Itu edo me. Kede gbese iya mu bazwaye e o. Itu waria o. Edo ne wa ire. Itu edo me. Orí wadi edo enu zomo. Itu waria o.
Olumide Osaigbovo Akpata, Ovie Sesese, Ovie Dok Pataki, Omono Oye Donedo Yahio, Gagbenuga Golo, Iyari Yare.
We are glad to have you join us again. One cannot overstress the importance of happiness in the life of an individual. Recognizing this, the United Nations General Assembly, in celebration of this year's International Day of Happiness, calls for a more inclusive, equitable, and balanced approach to economic growth that promotes the happiness and well-being of all people. Ifoma Ezogu reports.
A smile or laughter can give you a hint of when a person is happy. What then does it mean to be happy? The answer differs from one person to another, but the fact remains that it is a feeling welcomed by all. Some are happy just by spending some quiet time alone, while others prefer to be in the company of their loved ones.
No matter what you do, no matter where you are, you need to be happy to do things. You need to be happy to carry out functions.
When I'm happy the most, when I'm with my family.
I'm always happy when I'm alone.
It becomes crucial to note that this concept of happiness is highly needed in the lives of individuals so as to maintain a healthy balance in life. Experts say this positive attitude translates to a variety of effects on a person's health, both physically and mentally.
There's a nexus between health and happiness, because if you are happy, it simply shows you have a right mental state of mind, and your mind is coordinating your body activities absolutely the way it ought to.
Citizens are therefore advised to make the best of every situation, notwithstanding the economic situation of the country.
We should look inward, find a way to survive by either doing what gives you joy and happiness within the specificity of morality of the law and constitutional approval.
Happiness remains a fundamental human goal, as everything we do is all in pursuit of a happy life. Little wonder Aristotle once said, "Happiness is the meaning and purpose of life, the whole aim and the end of human existence." In Benin, Ifoma Ezugo, NTA News.
And away from happiness, the management of NTA Benin Network Center has paid a condolence visit to the family of late Ace TV producer and renowned award-winning dramatist Pa Jonathan Ihunde. Elizabeth Omoko reports that the management team was led by the zonal director, Phil Obano.
The residents of the award-acclaimed writer and creator of a popular Nigerian movie, Hotel de Jordan, in a mourning state when NTA management arrived. The zonal director, while recalling moments with the late icon, described him as someone whose wealth of wisdom remains valuable. She encouraged the family to take solace in the beautiful memories he left behind and prayed for the repose of his soul.
He helped to shape me in so many ways, and it never mattered what program type it was. He was a dramatist by calling, or however you may decide to put it. But in whatever field, whatever format of program, he had deep insights. Not only did he have the insights, he also had the ability of communicating the insights to you in such a way that leaves you in no doubt as to how you go about actualizing that program from start to finish.
For the family members, their father will be greatly missed.
After the tribute, which my family and the NTA Benin Network Center will collaborate with the comrades, we still have other activities which the family will unveil in due course.
We are extremely grateful for everyone coming. That his colleagues would have spoken so glowingly of how he shaped their career. I think that is what anyone who came across a Hyundai ended up being.
He's my father, he's my mentor, he's my everything, including my family. And so he is to all of us comrades. We all come here to drink from his fountain of knowledge that you couldn't find anywhere.
The late Pa Jonathan Ihunde is the author of the comic but satirical drama Hotel de Jordan, which brought fame and popularity to NTA Benin as award-winning station. He died on Wednesday, 13th March 2024 at the age of 86. In Benin, Elizabeth Omoko, NTA News.
And with that report, we go for another commercial break. We'll be back shortly.
Yes, so all the way straight to Mama Miracle. Yes, so for quality tested material, I say, come mama miracle. You eat them pleasure shrebi. You know go disappoint you. No be lie.
See clarity, see plenty Ashwebi for Mama Miracle Store. EJ, Mama Miracle Store. This one too much. Oh, see all kind of waxing, whether na London wax, Nigerian wax, high target, Hollandese, brocade, Kampala, lacy, Yasek hair tie. All day, oh, whether for one by one retail or for plenty boku buy of wholesale. Mama Miracle Store, he get all boku. Make you come collect her now. No need to the holla say I want Ashwebi. Now only 20 I see. I not see reach 50. Foul. Mama Miracle Store. You don't get her now. Any kind design where you want it. Any amount of number where you want it. Mama Miracle Store get them. Make you waka enter. See am sit down for the head office 211 Motala Muhammad Way. The story building where they near Ekiosa for 30 Sekula. Mama Miracle Store. This one a big miracle.
You are welcome back. Bade Adeleye will now bring us sports updates.
Nigeria's Super Eagles have declared their upcoming friendly matches against the Black Stars of Ghana and Eagles of Mali must-win encounters. Nigeria and Ghana will renew football rivalry on Friday in Marrakesh before facing Mali on Tuesday in the same Moroccan city where they have been training. Nigeria will be missing the services of some key players, including Victor Osimhen and Taiwo Awoniyi, who pulled out of the games due to injury, alongside Gabriel Osho and Tyrone Ebueyi.
We're all prepared. We're focused on the game. I mean, it's not a football. It's not a game of fights. It's a sport. So, I mean, we just go in there and just play football.
Of course, it's like another rivalry against one of a nation that's close to us. So we'll give our full 100% to try and get the result we want.
Meanwhile, the Nigeria under-20 women's football team will go up against Ghana on Thursday in the championship match of the women's football event at the 13th African Games in Ghana. The Falconets secured their spot in the final by defeating Uganda 2-0 in the semi-final on Monday. With sports update, Bade Adeleye, NT News.
This is where we draw the curtain for the day. Many thanks for watching. Good evening.